Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Welcome to Graceland North TV. Presenting tonight, Brian Elvis Simpson and Elvis, That's the Way It Was. His return to Vegas, 1969 to 1971. Well, it's a one for the money, two for the show. Three to get ready now, don't take over, don't you step on my blue suede shoes. We can do anything, but they're all my blue suede shoes. Well, you can knock me down, step on my face, sign my name all over the place. Do anything that you want to do, but honey, they're all my shoes, and don't you step on my blue suede shoes. Well, you can do anything, but they're all my blue suede shoes. Well, it's a one for the money, two for the show. Three to get ready now, don't take over, don't you step on my blue suede shoes. Well, you can do anything, but they all for my blue suede shoes. Wait a minute. Well, it's a one for the money, two for the show. Three to get ready now, don't take over, don't you step on my blue suede shoes. Well, you can do anything, but I all of my blue suede shoes. Well, blue, blue, the blue suede shoes. Blue, blue, the blue suede shoes, baby. Blue, blue, the blue suede shoes. Blue, blue, the blue suede shoes. You can do anything, but I all of my blue suede shoes. Thank you very much. Well, the one glass of my soul, what's up? I miss you like a man on a fuzzy tree. A friend say I'm acting white as a bug, I'm in love. I'm all shook up, yeah, yeah. Oh, my hands are shaky and my knees are weak. I can't seem to stand on my own two feet. Who do you thinking when you have such a luck? I'm in love. I'm all shook up, yeah, yeah. Oh, please don't ask me what's on my mind. I'm a little mixed up, but I feel fine. I met a girl, I love passion on my heart beats so scared to me. Then she touched my hand, what a chill I got. Her lips are like a volcano that's hot. I'm proud to say she's my buttercup. I'm in love. I'm all shook up, yeah, yeah. Well, there's a silver try to speak. Inside shaking like a leaf on a tree. There's only one cure for this body of mine, and that's to have that girl that I love so fine. Touch your mind, what a chill I got. Her lips are like a volcano that's hot. I'm proud to say she's my buttercup. I'm in love. I'm all shook up, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm all shook up. Yeah. Thank you very much. All right. Trainer, I 16 goes on. Trainer, I 16 goes on. Well, that long black train stop down, my baby, and gone. Train, coming out train, coming round the bend, round. Well, it's taking my baby, it ain't gonna do it again. No, not again. Wait a minute. I'm the king of the jungle, they call me Tiger Man. Yeah, I'm the king of the jungle, they call me Tiger Man. Well, if you cross my path, you take your own life in your hand. Wait, one more time. Well, I get on that mountain and I call my black apple. Well, I get on that mountain and I call my black apple. Well, that cat comes running and the hound dogs, they get way back, way back, way back. Oh, come on now. I'm the king of the jungle, they call me Tiger Man. Well, if you cross my path, you take your own life in your hand. Hey! Thank you very much, folks. Yeah, Lord, you only believe, only believe, all things are possible. If you only believe, my Lord, you only believe. Yes, only believe. All things are possible. If you only believe. I met God one morning, my soul feeling bad, heart heavy laden. I felt down. Well, he lifted all my burdens. Yeah, now I'm feeling glad. All things are possible. If you only believe, I believe, yeah, I believe. All things are possible. much, folks. Thank you. Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome once again to another installment of me live on Facebook. I'm hoping that you're all doing fine. And the theme for tonight's show is Elvis, That's the Way It Was, which is basically Elvis's return to Las Vegas in 1969 to 1971. Uh, when Elvis signed his contract to perform at the International Hotel while the International was still being constructed, there were two key things about the contract. Uh, one of the key things was at the time, it was one of the most, if not the most lucrative contracts signed by a performer to appear at a hotel in Vegas. And the second thing was Elvis's trepidation about returning to Vegas. Now, I know most of you fans out there know Elvis's career. And in the event that you don't know this, Elvis actually appeared in Vegas in the late 50s when he was just starting out. He was at the Frontier. And he got to become good friends at that time with Liberace and some of the acts around town. However, Vegas was a lot different back in the 50s than it was by the time he'd returned in the 70s. Also, Elvis was a lot different too. Elvis was a rebel rock and roller that appealed to kids, and most of the audience in the that were watching shows in the late 50s were not kids. They were established businessmen, mature adults, most of which probably weren't really big fans of Elvis other than a curiosity. And when you basically summarize the whole thing, he really didn't go over very well. It was kind of a setback for him. So when he was coming back to Vegas and they had made the deal, he knew this time it had to be completely different. He wanted to be, really adored when he went back to stage in Vegas. Now, fortunately, his audience had grew up with him, so now they were ready for Las Vegas, and they came out in droves to support him. But his show changed a lot as well. He was no longer the rebel rock and roller with the guitar and a three-piece band. He wanted to put together the best orchestra and band ever witnessed in the town, and he did that. He handpicked all his musicians, and he made his sound very contemporary for the time. And in essence, he modeled his show a lot after his good friend Tom Jones, who started his first show in 1967 at the Flamingo. And of course was a household name by the time 1969 to come around in Las Vegas, usually performing at Caesars by then. But Elvis knew that the pressure was on, and he was up to a challenge, always up to a challenge. His whole life, whether it was appearing on the Ed Sullivan Show or the 68 Comeback Special or later in the years his Aloha Special, he always rose to the occasion. So he was ready for this return. And in my opinion, I mean, this could be debated forever, but in my opinion, people who had the opportunity to see Elvis between 69 and, say, 72 probably witnessed Elvis in some of his finest form. And I say that because he was still excited about getting back on stage. He'd been away from on stage for a long time. He was in great shape, and he'd increased his song library immensely by adding lots of other people's songs in there. So the sound was very diverse, from his old rock and rollers to present modern day pop ballads at the time. And needless to say, I would have loved to have watched Elvis in Vegas in 1970 or 71. I think it would have been hands down probably one of the finest experiences. And seeing the King really at his peak. So we hope you enjoy that show tonight. That's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing songs all from the Vegas shows from 69 to 71. If you have particular requests, as usual, I know most of you already know this, but in case you've never viewed before, a lot of people who do these shows, they do them via their phone or their iPad, and they're constantly watching their phone or iPad, and they can see who joins and who makes a request and who makes a comment. Well, we're not really set up here this way. This area that we're performing in is my rehearsal studio, also affectionately known as the Dungeon, because I've trained a few champion Elvises in this particular room. Eli Williams, Aaron Wong, DJ Dodge, Stelvis. Um, all very talented performers. And I'm using a webcam, so I can't really see when you come on. I can't really see when you comment, but I'm very fortunate because I have the love of my life, my fiance Rhonda, is manning the main computer, and she's watching all of your requests and all of your comments and stuff, and she's going to forward them on to me as the show goes on. So we won't miss out on anything. I just if I were had to do it, I would have had to wear really thick glasses the whole time because I can't read that far away from where I'm sitting. So we're going to continue on with some of these great songs that Elvis did in this era. Now, when Elvis came back, of course, he didn't strictly do new songs. He did, of course, some of his grand hits. And it was a combination of both that made the show successful. And songs such as this one from his first movie. Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Love me tender, love me dear, tell me you are mine. I'll be yours through all the years, till the end of time. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. Oh my darling, I love you, and I always will. Take it up, sir. Love me tender, love me long, take me to your eyes. For it's there that I belong, and we'll never part. Oh, love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Sing it on now. Go! Thank you very much. And this one from the 1968 comeback special. Featured 1969. Memories pressed between the pages of my mind. Memories sweetened through the ages just like wine. Quiet thoughts come floating down and settle softly to the ground like golden autumn leaves around my feet. I touch them and they burst apart with sweet memories. Sweet memories of holding hands and red bouquets and twilight streamers, purple haze, laughing eyes and simple ways, and quiet nights, gentle days with you. Memories pressed between the pages of my mind. Memories sweetened through the ages just like wine. Oh, memories memories of hands and quiet talk and going on and gentle days with you. Memories pressed between the pages of my mind. Memories sweet to the ages just like wine. Oh, memories, sweet memories. Oh, memories, sweet memories. Oh! Thank you, folks. Something like that, anyway. Well, since my baby left me, I found a new place to dwell. It's down at the end of Lonely Street, Heartbreak Hotel. Well, I'll be so lonely, baby. I'm so lonely. I'll be so lonely I could die. Well, they say it's always crowded. You still can find some room for broken-hearted lovers to cry away the gloom that made me so lonely, baby. Yeah, I'm so lonely. I'll be so lonely I could die. Play, man, go! Well, now if your baby leaves you, you got a tale to tell. Well, then take a walk down Lonely Street to Heartbreak Hotel. Well, I'll be so lonely. I'm so lonely. I'll be so lonely I could die. Well, now if your baby leaves you got a tale to tell. Well, then take a walk down Lonely Street to Heartbreak Hotel. Well, I'll be so lonely, baby. I'm so lonely. I'll be so lonely I could die. Thank you very much, folks. Thank you. Just looking for a song here, folks. Give me a second. Come on. There. I think you only ever did this one once live in Vegas. Yo! Baby, don't fall in love with me. I'll only break free. And baby, don't set your heart on me. I'll only have to leave. 'Cause the north wind flows through my veins. Like my dad, there's a dream in my brain. In the morning I'll have to leave again. That's how it is when you inherit the wind, inherit the wind. Daddy, he was a traveling man. I hardly knew his face. And Mama, she cried for him at night. He never stayed in one place. 'Cause the north wind blows through my veins. Like my dad, there's a dream in my brain. In the morning I'll have to leave again. That's how it is when you inherit the wind, inherit the wind. Oh, I can't give you the love you need. I just won't be here that long. But if you still want me here tonight, I'll love you till the break of dawn. 'Cause the north wind blows through my veins. Like my dad, there's a dream in my brain. In the morning I'll have to leave again. That's how it is when you inherit the wind, inherit the wind, inherit the wind, inherit the wind. Thank you very much, folks. Thank you. All right. So how many people have we got online right now? That's nice. Have we got any requests coming yet? Oh, okay. This was featured, yeah, on the That's the Way It Is album. It also appeared in his live shows. Originally done by Dusty Springfield. When I said I needed you, said you would always stay. It wasn't me who changed but you, and now you've gone away. Well, don't you know that now you're gone, and I'm left here on my own. But I'm to follow you and beg you to come home. You don't have to say nothing, just be close enough. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me, believe me, I can't help but love you. Believe me, I'll never tie you down. Left alone, just a memory. Life seems dead and so unreal. All what's left is loneliness. There's nothing left to feel. You don't have to say nothing, just be close enough. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me, Lord, believe me. You don't have to say love me, just be close enough. You don't have to stay forever, I will understand. Believe me, Lord, believe me. Thank you very much, Rosanna, for that request. Here's another one that came off the, That's the Way It Is album. I left my home up in the hills, far behind me. I left my wife with unpaid bills. She can't find me. I'm trying out the world for signs, finding it's not paradise, it's lonely. Whoa. Now for 20 days and 20 nights I've been alone, and that ain't right. Without her, city ways are strange to me. I can't make it, for it's not like it ought to be, and I can't take it. I've gotta face the truth one day. Man can't always run away from trouble. No. Now for 20 days and 20 nights I've been a fool, and that ain't right. Without her. One day soon I'm going back, and she's still mine. I've been out of the line and off the track, but that's behind me. I fooled around and did it well, but I just couldn't ring the bell without her. No, it's taken 20 days and 20 nights to prove me wrong and make her right. 20 days and 20 nights I was wrong and she was right. All along. And I miss her. Oh, how I miss her. Oh, how I miss her. Thank you very much, folks. Now, when Elvis returned to Las Vegas, of course, that was in '69, there was a lot of his hits in there, and he mixed it up with some other contemporary songs. But by the time he got to That's the Way It Is, which I know is a movie you guys have all watched, he had released an album along the same time as the movie was released. And on this album, there was a lot of original songs, a whole new set, a new sound per se for what Elvis was trying to achieve. So he tried to work as many of these songs into his show as possible. And I guess depending on how they went over, whether the crowd liked them or not, or whether he enjoyed singing them or not, had a lot of dependence on whether or not they stayed in the show. Some of them only appeared like once in the show. I think this one he did in 1969 in the 1969 show, and he only did it once. And play a song, it was our own, your photographs by my side. I know I can't forget you, so I don't even try. The note you left is in my hand. I read again what you say. You're sorry but you love him, and you both gone away. This is the story of a man whose world is falling apart, and it's the story that is breaking my heart. An open fire, favorite chair, I get a book from the shelf, but the words I am reading could apply to myself. This is the story of a man whose world has fallen apart, and it's the story that is breaking my heart. Yes, it's the story that is breaking my heart. It's the story that is breaking my heart. Yes, it's the story that is breaking my heart. Thank you very much, folks. Do we have any other requests out there? I've lost you. Oh, who's made that one? Great song, Jan. And just let me find that one. I don't think it ended up being as big a single as you would hope. This was a song that Elvis released as a single as well. And it got quite a bit of time. That's the way it is, shows. Very emotional song. And this goes out for you, Jan. Yeah. Lying by your side, I watch you sleeping, and in your face, the sweetness of a child, murmuring the dream you only capture, though it won't the corners of your mind. Oh, I've lost you, yes, I've lost you. I can't reach you anymore. We ought to talk about it now, but reason can't stand in for feeling. You can tell when summer turns to autumn, and you can point the moment love goes cold. Softly without pain, the joy is old. Though why it's hard, we neither of us know. Oh, I've lost you, yes, I've lost you. I can't reach you anymore. We ought to talk it over now, but the reason can't stand in for feeling old. I've lost you, yes, I've lost you. I can't reach you anymore. We ought to talk it over now, but the reason can't stand in for feeling. 6 o'clock, the baby will be crying, and you will stumble sleeping to the door. In the chill and sun and gray of morn, we play the parts that we have learned to wear. Oh, I've lost you, yes, I've lost you. Can't reach you anymore. We ought to talk it over now, but reason can't stand in for feeling old. Oh, I've lost you, yes, I've lost you. I can't reach you anymore. We ought to talk it over now, but reason can't stand in for feeling old. Oh, I've lost you, yes, I've lost you. Can't reach you anymore. We ought to talk it over now, but reason can't stand in for feeling old. Go. Thank you very much. That's a great song. I like that one. So, do we have any other requests happening out there? Okay. Elvis was a big fan of Del Shannon. Of course, Del Shannon had a huge hit in the 50s with Runaway. And I guess my frog likes this song too because he's jumping up and down. That's Gordon the Frog, everybody live, just in case you know. And you want to come up here, Gordon? So everybody can see you. Hi, everybody. This is Gordon the Frog. Hi. How many people are watching out there? Do you like my daddy? Isn't he good? Can I sing a song? Maybe later. Okay. Jesus. Do I have to come up? Okay, I'm going off the stage now. There you go, Gordon. There's your debut. Anyway, I was saying, one night in 1969, Del Shannon was in the audience, and Elvis was really thrilled. And so thrilled, he sang a song for him. He said, one of the great rock and roll songs, and it's called Runaway. And it goes something like this. As I walk along, I wonder what went wrong with our love, a love that was so strong. And as I still walk by, I think of the time we spent together while our hearts were young. I'm walking in the rain, tears are falling and I feel the pain, wishing you were here by me to end this misery. And I wonder, that's your part. Why? She went away. Oh, and I wonder if she will stay. My little runaway. Run, 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 run away. Wait a minute. Walking in the rain, tears falling and I feel pain, wishing you were here by me to end this misery. And I wonder, come on now, louder than that. Oh, don't cry. She went away, and I wonder if she will stay. My little runaway, run, 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 run away. Run, 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 run away. Run, 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 run away. Go! Just like that, folks. Thank you. This was another one off the That's the Way It Is album, one that doesn't get sung very often, so we'll see why. It's pretty when Elvis did it. Or something like that. Yesterday I slipped away and the sun is walking in the evening shadows on a perfect day. And the next step is love. The next step is love. We walk barefoot through the misty meadows, laughing at each other in the rain. Made some faces at some froggies in the park and didn't bother to explain. Fun, fun, look at us run, going nowhere special really fast. But we've yet to taste the icing on the cake that we've been baking with the past. And the next step is love. So what are we waiting for? And the next step is love. Girl, it's for sure. Yesterday I slipped away in the sun's welcome in the evening shadows of a perfect day. And the next step is love. The next step is love. Love will be a place to run to from the world they will to you and me. We'll be closer than we've ever been. No looking back, it's so hard to believe. Hang it all out and bring it all in the best we picked up on the way till now. Changes are coming, but together we can make it through somehow. And the next step is love. So what are we waiting for? And the next step is love. Girl, it's for sure. Yesterday I slipped away, and the sun's a welcome in the evening shadows of a perfect day. And the next step is love. The next step is love. Yes, it's love. The next step is love. Yes, it's love. The next step is love. Thank you, folks. Well, I can't stop loving you either, honey. You are the, the light of my life. No, sorry, Gordon, not you. I'm talking to Mommy. Oh, you want to hear the song? Oh, okay. Okay. Let me make a trip down to this folder. Let's see, Elvis would say, you know, there's a lot of things I can do, but there's one thing I can't do. Well, I can't stop loving you. So I made up my mind to live in memory of such a long, lonely time. And I can't stop wanting you. Well, it's useless to say. So I'll just bring my life in dreams of yesterday. Those happy hours, yeah, that we won't do. They were so long ago, they still made me blue. Well, they say the time is a broken heart. Yeah, the time has to since we've been apart. I can't stop loving you. Said I made up my mind to live in North Surrey for such a long, lonely time. And I can't stop wanting you. Well, it's useless to say. So I just live my life in dreams of yesterday. Thank you very much. Make the world go away. Boy, what did it do to you? No, we're not over yet. Stop. Okay. No. Okay, so make the world go away. And who is that one for? Okay. Just let me get back into my folder here. Make the world go away. Okay, here we go. This is for you, Rosanna. Thank you very much for the request. Elvis adored his old country songs. He recorded quite a few of them in the 70s. And this was one of the songs he included back into his show. Great song, too. Love it. It's called Make the World Go Away. It goes like this. Oh, make the world go away. Get it off my shoulders. Say the things you used to say, and may the world make it go away. Well, I'm sorry if I hurt you. Let me make it up to you day by day. If you will, please forgive me, and may the world make it go away. Oh, make the world go away. Yeah, get it off my shoulders. Say the things you used to say, and make the world make it go away. Oh, I'm sorry if I hurt you. Let me make it up to you day by day. If you will, please forgive me, and may the world make it go away. Oh, make the world go away. Yeah, get it off, get it off, get it off, get it off my shoulders. Say the things you used to say, and may the world make it go away. Play it, James. Yeah, get it off my shoulders. Say the things you used to say, and make the world make it go away. Thank you very much. No, I'm not in the... Yeah, Ellie, unfortunately, Last Farewell was pretty close to Elvis's Last Farewell. It was the last, on the second to last album that he recorded, and it's 1976. We're still in 1970-71, so see if we can go back into your archives and find something that we'd love to do for you that... from this era. Now I'm looking for from the 1969 show. Here we go. Oh, a little blues too, man. Well, my babe, she don't stand no cheating. Oh, my baby. Oh, my babe, she don't stand no cheating. My babe, well, my babe, she don't stand no cheat. She don't fall. My babe, I know she loves me, my babe. Well, my babe, I know she loves me, my baby. Oh, my baby, I know she loves me, my baby. Oh, my babe, I know she loves me. Don't do another but a kiss and a hug of me, my baby. I know she loves me, my baby. Talk about my baby. Talk about my baby. Talk about my baby. Yeah, talk about my baby. Well, my baby, I know she loves me. She don't do another but a kiss and a hug of me, my baby. I know she loves me, my baby. Talk about my baby. Talk about my baby. Talk about my baby. Talk about my baby. Well, my baby, I know she loves me. She don't do nothing but kiss and a hug of me, my baby. I know she loves me, my baby. Talk about my baby. Talk about my baby. Talk about my baby. Whoa. Thank you very much. As the snow flies on a cold and gray Chicago morn, and a poor little baby child is born in the ghetto, and his mama cried 'Cause if there's one thing that she don't need, it's another hungry mouth to feed in the ghetto. People, don't you understand? Challenge a helping hand. You're gonna be an angry young man someday. Take a look at you and me. Are we too blind to see? Or do we simply turn our heads and walk the other way as the world turns? And a hungry little boy with a runny nose plays in the street as the cold wind blows in the ghetto. In the ghetto. And his hunger burns. So he starts to roam the streets at night, and he learns how to steal, and he learns how to fight in the ghetto. Then one night in desperation, the young man breaks away. He buys a gun, steals a car, tries to run, but he don't get far, and his mama cries. As a crowd gathers round, an angry young man face down in the street with a gun in his hand in the ghetto. And as a young man dies on a cold and gray Chicago morn, and another little baby child is born in the ghetto, and his mother cries. Thank you very much. Thank you, Boo. Loving Arms. No, that wasn't quite. That didn't come out till 1972. Didn't appear then, so. Welcome to My World? No, that one was a bit later as well. That didn't come out till the Aloha Show, 1973. Which, by the way, just trying to stay in theme, and the only reason is because when I do the next show, I'm actually going to be covering those eras too. So we're going to be doing shows in the future, Elvis on tour and the Aloha Show. So it's a good time to save them to then, because then you'll have something to request then, and then people will go, when I'm in 1973, can you sing in the ghetto? And I go, yeah, because it's the wrong show. But Keep firing them in there, folks. There's a lot of songs. Just remember That's the Way It Is movie that I'm sure you all watched. Here's a beautiful song that he only did a couple times live, but I really like it, and hope you do too. It's called How the Web Was Woven. How the web was woven in my soul, don't you know? How the web was woven, can't get loose, can't let go. Like the wing of a spider wound around my heart, I'm no longer free. At last I'm where you want me. Don't you know that's where I want to be? Spinning around like a blue fly, thoughts of you fill my head, and no matter, Lord, how I try, I can't sleep in my bed. I've been around for the last time. Oh, girl, what can I do? Oh, that's how the web was woven. How I fell in love with you. Oh, oh, oh. I've been around for the last time. Oh, girl, what can I do? Oh, that's how the web was woven. How I fell in love with you. Oh, that's how the web was woven. How I fell in love with you. Go. Thank you very much, folks. Thank you. Words. That's a good one. Maybe we can do that one. But just before I do that one, I want to try. There's a medley that Elvis did in 1969. He did once and he never did it again. And though the songs are pretty common, I mean, everybody's heard of them, I've never sung this medley before, so I'm going to do it now. Boy, do party in the county jail. Prison members there, they began to wail. Bell drumming and the drum began to sing. All the locked out jailbirds sing, let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Well, everybody in the wholesale block, we're dancing to the jailhouse rock. Spider will be playing tenor saxophone, little Joey blowing on the side trombone. Drummer for the melon or a crash boom bang. Oh, the second was a purple gang, let's rock. Everybody, let's rock. Everybody in the wholesale rock, we're dancing to the jailhouse rock. Dancing to the jailhouse rock. Dancing to the jailhouse rock. You know I can't in town, sitting home all alone. You can't come around, don't go to a heart that's true. Well, baby, if I made you mad, something that I might have said, please forget the past. The future look right ahead, don't go to a heart that's true. Oh, I don't want no other love. Baby, it's just you I'm begging of. Don't be cruel. Love me, and if you say I do, don't be cruel. Little heart, I told you I've never done it. Well, I don't want no other love. Baby, it's just you I'm begging of. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Well, I don't want no other love. Baby, it's just you I'm begging of. Oh! Yeah, something like that. See, I'm not lying. I never did that medley before. All right, so we're looking forward. This was an old Bee Gees song that it's a great song, and Elvis did it in 1969 and 1970, and Goes like this. Smile, an everlasting smile. A smile can bring you near to me. Don't ever let me find you gone, 'cause that would bring a tear to me. This world has lost its glory. Let's start a brand new story now, my love. Right now, there'll be no other time, and I can show you all my love. Talk in everlasting words and dedicate them all to me, and I will give you all my life. I'm here if you should call to me. You think that I don't even mean a single word I say. It's only words, and words are all I have to steal your heart away. Wait a minute. Go. Single word I say, it's only words, and words are all I have to steal your heart away. It's only words, and words are all I have to steal your heart away. It's only words, and words are all I have to steal your heart away. Heart away. Yeah, baby. Thank you very much. The Unfortunately Burning Love was 1972, but I'll be in the Elvis on Tour show. Well, Batch it up to now. Make it work. If I could be you, and you could be me, for just 1 hour, if we could find a way to get inside each other's mind, if I could see you through my eyes, steady your ego, I believe you'd be surprised to see I'd shoot and blind. Walk a mile in my shoes. Oh. Walk a mile in my shoes. Yeah, before you abuse, criticize and accuse, and walk a mile in my shoes. Now if we spend a day throwing stones at one another, cause I don't think or wear my hair the same way you do. Oh, well, maybe common people, but I'm your brother. And when you strike out and try to hurt me, that's a hurting you. Lord have mercy. Walk a mile in my shoes. Oh. Yeah, walk a mile in my shoes. Yeah, before you abuse, criticize and accuse, and walk a mile in my shoes. Now there are people on reservations and out in the ghetto, and brother, they, for the grace of God, oh, you and I, well, if I only had the wings of a little angel, but you know I'd fly to the top of the mountain, and then I'd cry, walk a mile in my shoes. Oh. walk a mile in my shoes. Yeah, before you abuse, criticize and accuse, and walk a mile in my shoes. Walk a mile in my shoes. Oh. Yeah, walk a mile in my shoes. Yeah, before you abuse, criticize and accuse, and walk a mile in my shoes. All right. Who requested patch stuff? Okay. Find this one here. Okay, it's not in there. Nope, not in there either. Okay. You're gonna have to give me a second to find that one. Before I do that one, I'm going to use the great country song that Elvis liked to do, and he did a lot. And there goes my only possession. Oh, there goes my everything. I possess, slowly walking, as they gently walk across the lonely floor. And a voice is softly saying, darling, this will be goodbye forevermore. There goes my reason for living. Oh, there goes the one of my dreams. There goes my only possession. Oh, there goes my everything. As my memory turns back the pages, I can see the happy years we've had before. Now the love that kept is so hard beating has been shattered by the closing of the door. There goes my reason for living. Oh, there goes the one of my there goes my only possession. Oh, there goes my everything. There goes my only possession. Oh, there goes my everything. Thank you very much. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. We gotta patch it up, baby, before we fall apart at the seams. We gotta patch it up, baby, we can't let them unravel on reels. Let's go back and touch the past. One more night is all I ask. Cause that's real, I don't feel really. Oh, we can patch it up, baby. Oh, we can patch it up, baby. Oh, we can patch it up, baby. Patch it up with a whole lot of love. We gotta patch it up, baby. Let's scrub out all the cobwebs of our heart. We gotta patch it up, baby, before our love tears us apart. Let's don't let our good love die. One more ass is all I try. With that real, I don't feel it either. Oh, we can patch it up, baby. Oh, we can patch it up, baby. Oh, we can patch it up, baby. Patch it up with a whole lot of love. Oh, we can patch it up, baby. Oh, we can patch it up, baby. Oh, we can patch it up, baby. Patch it up with a whole lot of love. Oh, we can patch it up, baby. We can patch it up, baby. We can patch it up, baby. Patch it up with a whole lot of love. Hey, man. Patch it up with a whole lot of love. We can patch it up, baby. We can patch it up, baby. Oh, we can patch it up, baby. Patch it up with a whole lot of love. Oh, we can patch it up, baby. Oh, we can patch it up, baby. Oh, we can patch it up, baby. Patch it up with a whole lot of. Yo! Thank you very much for the request. Thank you. No, I didn't. I'll see if I can find it. It's hard in this era to do that one because you didn't know people would feel how strong. Very often. Once in a while. When you're weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I will dry them all. I'm on your side. Oh, times get rough. And friends just can't be found. Whoa. when you're down and out, when you're on the street, when evening falls so hard, I will comfort you. I'll take your part. Oh, time get rough and pain is all, yeah, like a bridge over troubled water. I'll lay me down, yeah, like a bridge over troubled water. I'll lay me down, Lord, lay me sail on, silver bird, sail on by. Your time has come to shine. All your dreams are on their way. See how they shine. Oh, when you need a friend, I'm sailing right tonight, yeah, like a bridge over troubled water. I'll lay me down like a bridge over troubled water. I will ease your mind. Oh, 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 oh. Thank you very much, folks. Thank you. Woo. Some great music Elvis did in this this era. Like I said, it would have been my favorite time to have gone and watched him. Here's a song that Elvis was planning to do, but for some reason, I guess they couldn't get it worked out and get the arrangement worked out properly. And he was planning to do it because it was a big single for him, and they released it and had big hope for it. It didn't do as well as he thought it was going to do, as well as everybody thought it was going to do. But nonetheless, Elvis fans loved it, and it's called "The Sound of Your Cry," and it goes like this. The clock by the bed is ticking, too loud in the quiet night. I lie in the darkness thinking I must go before it's light. Before you open up your eyes and you beg me to stay, I'll leave, 'cause I can't stand to see you hurt this way. Sleep, my love, as I kiss you goodbye. Then I won't hear the sound of your cry. and our love would end somehow. I just couldn't bear to tell you exactly just when or how. I know we can't go on, that it was wrong to start. But if you wake up crying now, you know you'll break my heart. Sleep, my love, as I kiss you goodbye. Well, I won't hear the sound of your cry. Oh, sleep, my love, as I kiss you goodbye. And I won't hear the sound of your cry. Sleep, my love, as I kiss you goodbye. And I won't hear the sound of your cry. Ooh. Thank you very much. So what else do we have out there from our fan base? Teddy Bear. Which one is that? Right. Teddy Bear is a difficult one to do in this particular show because it's I've got everything sort of lined up for 70, 69 to 71, and Teddy actually didn't do the song very often in concert, and I don't have a track for it for live. I only have the 50s track, and at this time, it would take me a little bit too long to find it because I'm not in that folder right now. So, but I will do it in future shows. It's usually a medley with "Don't Be Cruel," and almost every concert, Elvis concert does. But between 69 and 71, he didn't do that medley. So. Oh, okay. Let It Be Me. That one is one that he did. It was originally an Everly Brothers song that no, that's not it. All right, here it is. On stage, February 1970. God bless the day I found you. I want to stay around you, and so I beg you, let it be me. Don't take this heaven from one, for if you must cling to someone now and forever, let it be me. Each time we meet, love, I find complete love. Without your sweet love, tell me, what could life be? So never leave me lonely. Just tell me you love me only. that you'll always let it be me. Wait a minute. Each time we meet, love, I find complete love. Without your sweet love, tell me, what would life be? So never leave me lonely. Just tell me you love me only, and that you'll always let it be me, and that you'll always let it be me. Whoa. Thank you very much. Oh, that's a good one. Okay. Those are both good ones. Okay. Two good ones there. Two shows. Well, one's a showstopper, one's a real pretty song. I'm surprised actually, no one said these ones yet, but we will do them. I'm sure you do. Okay. First one here was originally done by the Everly Brothers. Or no, excuse me, the Righteous Brothers. Yeah. You never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips. There's no tenderness like before in your fingertips. You're trying hard not to cry, but baby, I know it. You lost that love and feeling. Oh, that love and feeling. You lost that love and feeling. Now it's gone, gone. Oh. There's no welcome look in your eyes when I reach out for you. Girl, you're starting to criticize every little thing that I do. It makes me just feel like crying. But baby, something beautiful died. You lost that love and feeling. Whoa, that love and feeling. You lost that love and feeling. Now it's gone, gone, gone. Baby, baby, I get down on my knees for you.
That's how much I love it. That's how much I love you, sweet baby.
If you would only love me like you used to do.
That's how much I love you. That's how much I love you, sweet baby.
We had a love you don't find every day.
No, you won't find it every day. No.
So don't take it away. Listen to me, talking to ya. Bring back that love and feeling. Oh, that love and feeling. Bring back that love and feeling. Now it's gone. And I can't go home.
You lost that love and feeling.
Whoa.
You lost that love and feeling.
Whoa. Thank you very much, folks. Thank you. And one of my favorite, and that's the way it is. I just can't help believing when she smiles up soft and gentle with a trace of misty morning and a promise of tomorrow in her eyes. I just can't help believing when she's lying close beside me and her heart beats with the rhythm of her sighs. This time the girl is gonna stay. This time the girl is gonna stay more than just a day. Oh, I just can't help believing when she slips her hand in mine and it feels so small and helpless as my fingers fold around it like a glove. I just can't help believing when she's whispering her magic and her tears are shining honey sweet with love. This time the girl is gonna stay. This time the girl is gonna stay more than just a day. Play, boy. Go. More than just a day. Sing a song, man. One more time. One more. For more than just a day. Oh, I just can't help believing when she slips her hand in my hand, and it feels so small and hands as my fingers fold around it like a glove. Oh, I just can't help believing when she's whispering her magic, and her tears are shining honey sweet with love. This time a girl is gonna stay. This time a girl is gonna stay more than just a day. There, man. Yo. Yeah. Oh. Thank you very much, folks. Thank you. Oh, where did it go? Oh, it's not that one. It's not a bad song, but it's not that one. Thanks for the intro. Okay. Well, I guess I can throw in this one here. Just trying to find some of the oldies for you. Yeah, one night with you is what I'm now praying for. The things that we two could plan would make my dream come true. Just call my name and I'll be right by your side. I want your sweet helping hand. My love's too strong to hide. Always lived a very quiet life. I never seen no wrong. Well, I know a life without you has been too lonely, too long. One night with you is what I'm now praying for. The things that we two could spend would make the earth stand still. Come on now. Always live very quiet life. I never did no wrong. Now I know that very quiet life has been too lonely, too long. One night with you is what I'm now praying for. The things that we two could plan would make my dreams come true. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Thank you very much. Okay. Because of its great popularity at the time, Elvis did this version of this song for the first time. Yo! Yo! left his job in the city, working for a man every night and day. And I never lost 1 minute of sleep, and it's worried about the way things might have been. Big wheels keep on turning, brown Mary keep on burning. Whole lot of rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. If you come down to the river, I bet you're gonna find some people who live. You don't have to worry if you got no money. People on the river, they're happy to give. I said a big wheel keep on turning, proud Mary keep on burning. Whole lot of rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. We go on a place in Memphis, pumped on a train down in New Orleans. But I never saw the good side of the city till I hitched a ride on a riverboat queen. Six wheels keep on turning, proud Mary keep on burning. No lot of rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Yo, ho, ho. Yeah. That's it. Thank you, folks. You guys have been great. Thank you very much for tuning into the show. We hope you enjoyed it. Things are in Vancouver, BC, Surrey, BC, this area with which we live. Things are starting to open up quite rapidly. I'm not 100% sure if it's a good idea or not, but they are. Not, regardless, restaurants are going to become full capacity, and a lot of people are getting back to work, and we hope that it affects us as too. Unfortunately, we won't be able to broadcast for you anymore, but we will make an announcement if it ends up being the fact that we're out singing live again. And I think it's a little soon at the moment, but we'll wait and see what I guess each individual venue is going to be a little different here, depending on what they feel is safe or not for their staff and their patrons. But we appreciate you tuning in, and all going well, we'll be back here again next Friday to do a show with a different theme. I will post a poster on my page and on the Ultimate Elvis page so you can see what it is and see if it's a theme with which you are interested in. This coming Wednesday, Wednesday is going to be Opry North. We skipped it last time. We had a special show in England on the Thursday, so we didn't do the Opry North. But we're going to hopefully be back doing that again this Wednesday. It's always 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, folks. So by all means, come in and join us. We appreciate you tuning in and giving us some requests in all eras, whether it's Elvis or an Opry North. It'll be classic country. So. And on Thursdays, my very good friend Robin Kelly does his show. It's 5 p.m. PST, 6 p.m. if you're in the Edmonton area. And he's a hoot. He's a great singer. He knows a lot of songs. And he's always entertaining. He's got some great entertaining stories. And he's a lot of fun to watch. So if you're at home and you got some time to kill, by all means, I recommend you tune into Robin Kelly on Thursdays. Again, I don't know how he's opening up over there. I'll have to speak to him in the next couple of days or so and see if he's getting back to work too. You never know. So, but most of all, on behalf of Rhonda and myself, we appreciate you taking the time to tune in and watch. And we hope that we can make your days just a little bit brighter. And hope that someday maybe some of you will come and get a chance to come see us live. I know many of you that are watching have done so already, and we appreciate that. And we'll be doing it hopefully sooner than later, back out and doing our shows again for all of you to enjoy. And but until then, please stay safe. You know, we're not out of the woods completely yet. There were 16 new cases found today, and we actually had a death today after having 4 to 5 dead days, 3 to 4 days with no casualties. So they say the second wave's coming. I don't know, but it's better to be safe than sorry, and we respect that, and hope that you guys follow that and respect that too. And we're gonna leave you with just one last song here. Um, Again, this has been a lot of fun. We thoroughly enjoy entertaining you, and hope that you enjoy the shows. And if you know anybody that you know wants to sit in and listen to the type of shows that we do, by all means recommend us and tell them when we're on, and we could always use as big an audience as possible. And in the words of the king, until we meet again, may God bless you and adios. Stay safe. Wash your hands. And we'll come and sing again for you before long. Again, real soon. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I say, would it be sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Yeah, like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things are meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, for I can't help falling in love with you. Oh, I can't help falling in love. Yeah. Good night, folks.
Elvis has left the building. Thank you and good night.